Hello and welcome to this 9th video in preparation for the dual enrollment theory entrance exam. This is the second portion, the second video on time signatures, and it's the final video that should get you to the content. I'll have one more video after this that gives you some strategies, but in terms of content, this is the last thing you really need to know. So let's talk about time signatures and whether they end up being simple or compound, duple, triple, or quadruple. You'll see here that section 7 on the exam is going to be circle the words that apply to each time signature. And you have to determine if they are simple or compound, duple, triple, or quadruple. All right. Let's talk first about simple and compound. Simple means that the beat is divided into 2 or 4. Compound means that the beat is divided into 3. Now you kind of have to have lived with time signatures enough to be able to determine if they're divisible by 2 or 4, or if they're divisible by 3. So let's give some examples here. If you're in 4-4, yes, you can divide 4s into triplets, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Or, taki do ta, taki do ta. But in its native form, 4-4, that quarter note is going to be divided into eighth notes or 16th notes. In order to divide it into 3, you can do that, but you have to put that special 3 symbol up there. And that special 3 symbol is showing you that that triplet, that eighth note triplet, is not the native subdivision of that quarter note. The eighth note duplet, the eighth note duple, 2 eighth notes there, is the native subdivision of that quarter note. So anything with a 4 on the bottom is going to be simple because it's divided into 2. All right. If I were talking about 9-8, well, that eighth note, is it divisible by 3 or 6? Not really. But do you remember that in 9-8, it's not really that the eighth note gets the beat? We don't really think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We think 1 and 2 and 3 and or taki-do, taki-do, taki-do. In that sense, even though I know the bottom number is supposed to tell us what type of note gets the beat, you also understand that really it's the dotted quarter note that gets the beat in 9-8, right? 1, 2, 3, right? In which case, that dotted quarter note is divided into 3 eighth notes. Isn't that kind of strange? And so anything with an 8 is going to be compound. All right, so let's go through, now that you've kind of seen what I'm talking about, let's give some examples. All right, 2-4, 3-4, 4-4, anything with a 4 is going to be simple. 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, anything with a 2 is going to be simple. 2-1, 3-1, 4-1 is going to be simple, okay? Because this half note is only going to be divided into quarter notes. That whole note is only going to be divided into half notes. Anything with a 4, 2, or 1 on the bottom, you're going to circle simple, okay? There's no way around that, all right? And by simple, we mean, of course, again, that the subdivision is divisible by 2 or 4. The division of the beats is done symmetrically in 2s or 4s. All right. Anything with an 8 on the bottom, 6-8, 9-8, sorry, 12-8 is going to be compound. Anything, I guess it could be 3-8 as well. Anything with a 16 on the bottom, really could be simple or compound, but I think you'd be better off to say compound. All right. So does that make sense, everyone? That let's just say that anything with an 8 on the bottom is going to be compound. Anything with a 16 on the bottom is going to be compound. Anything with a 4, 2, or 1 is going to be simple. So let's go through over here to this section 7, and let's do the first part of that as well. 9, 8, simple or compound? 2, 2, simple or compound? 12, 4, simple or compound? We'll come back to it. 3, 4, simple or compound? 2, 4, simple or compound? 3, 2, simple or compound? Let's talk about 12, 4. Do you remember how 12, 8 is compound? 12, 16 is compound? 12, 4, sorry. There we go. 12, 4 is going to function just like 12, 8. You're going to have 3 groups of quarter notes. Or groups of 3 quarter notes, rather. 1, 2, 3, 4. In which case, these aren't functioning as the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are functioning as 4 groups of quarter notes, such that each group gets a beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now all of a sudden, those quarter notes aren't functioning as the beat, they're functioning as the subdivision of the beat. In which case, really, the dotted half note gets the beat, right? But that's really gross, okay? But I guess we could say that in this sense, because these are functioning as 3 subdivisions of a larger beat, that 3 subdivision makes this compound. All right? So anything with a 4, 2, or 1 on the bottom is going to be simple. If you see 6, 4, 9, 4, or 12, 4, I think it'd be better to put compound. All right? Anything with 8 or 16 on the bottom is probably going to be compound, right? If the top number is already divisible by 3. But let's say that you had 4, 8. Does that end up being compound? Well, when you think of it that way, these eighth notes are functioning as the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the divisions would be 2 16th notes. Because that division is now 2, 4, 8 would be simple. 8, 8 would be simple. 2, 8 would be simple. But 3, 8, 6, 8, 9, 8 would be compound. Are you starting to see the trends here? Right? So basically, you kind of have to look at both the numerator and the denominator. All right? So let's just go through here and make a chart. 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 2, 8, 3, not 3, 8, sorry. 4, 8, 8, 8, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. All those are going to be simple. What if we were to have 4, 16, 2, 16, 8, 16? That also would be simple. If we were to have 3, 8, 6, 8, 9, 8, 12, 8, 15, 8, anything where that top number is divisible by 3 over an 8, 316, 616, 916, 1216, 1516. All of those are going to be compound. But if you were to have 12-4, 9-4, 9-2, 12-2, those are also probably going to be compound. All right? So these things here that have these that are divisible by 3, probably going to be compound, with the exception of 3-2 and 3-4. Any of these things up here where the numerator is not divisible by 3, chances are they're going to be simple, with the exception of things like 3-2, 3-4, etc., in which case those are going to be simple. All right? So that's what we mean by simple and compound, dealing with the subdivision of the beat. I encourage you to go back for the last 45 seconds to a minute and just kind of make yourself this chart here and have that memorized. Okay? Now, in terms of duple, triple, and quadruple, that's going to be the number of beats per measure. If we're talking about 2-4, well, we know that's going to be 2 quarter notes. That's going to be duple. 3-4, duple. I'm sorry, triple. Sorry. 4-4, quadruple. Those are pretty easy, right? Take the top number, quadruple. All right. What if we were to have 6-8? Well, 6-8 is compound, right? Where the 8th note's not getting the beat, but 3/8 notes get the beat. And if 3/8 notes get the beat and there are 6/8 notes in the measure, let me say that again, if there are 3/8 notes in the beat, but 6/8 notes in the measure, that means there's 2 beats per measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6/8 would be duple. 9/8, triple. 12/8, quadruple. Does that make sense? 12-4, 12-16, 9-4, 9-16, 6-4, 6-2, 6-16. All those would be duple, right? So triple, duple, quadruple deal with the number of beats per measure. All right? Let's just kind of go through and talk about all the different things that you're likely to see. If there's a number with a 2 on top, like 2-4, 2-1, 2-2, 2-8, 2-16, it's going to be duple. No way around it. If there's a 3 on top, it can be a lot of different things. If it's 3-4 or 3-2, or even probably 3-1, but let's not worry about that yet, that's going to be triple. But if it's 3-8, 3-16, that's going to be, well, I guess there's not really anything to put there because that would just be 1 beat per measure, right? If there is a 4 on the top, 4-4, 4-2, 4-1, 4-8, that's going to be quadruple. Anything with a 6 on top, 6-4, 6-8, 6-16, duple. 9 on the top, probably even 9-2, but I doubt you're going to see that. Triple. 12 on the top, not going to ever see 12-2. That would be quadruple. Okay, so duple, triple, quadruple deal with the number of beats per measure. Simple compound deal with the type of subdivision that you have. So 9-8 would be compound triple. 2-2, simple duple. 12-4, compound quadruple. 3-4, simple triple. 2, 4, simple, duple. 3, 4, simple, triple. Okay. I guess on 3, 2, you couldn't do compound single, could you? So, yeah, it would have to be simple triple. Let's do a few more over here. Let's try 4, 8. Is it simple or compound? Simple. Duple, triple, or quadruple? Quadruple. Let's try 6, 8. Simple or compound? Compound. Duple, triple, quadruple? Duple. Let's try 2, 2. Simple or compound? Simple. Duple, triple, or quadruple? Quadruple. 12, 16. Simple or compound? Compound. Duple, triple, or quadruple? Quadruple.